Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Lady of the Throne Astrology, and I am here with your divine astrology, but this time I am going to go by zodiac sign, but these are going to be your healing messages for the month of January. So these are going to be just healing messages for whoever needs it, whoever resonates with it, and whoever feels that this is their message. So please keep in mind that all of these messages today may not resonate with you. It may not resonate with everyone here, but they are for healing purposes. And I'm here to just provide to people things that they need to hear at this time to help you, to bring some type of spiritual healing and advice to you, prophecies, or anything that you may be going through in your life. So I am going to go through zodiac signs since it is easier for me to do that. That way you can feel like it really does resonate with you because it's according to your birthday, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, beginning now. Okay, Virgo, I am going to provide to you your anointed spiritual messages at this time for healing. So I'm just going to provide you with whatever it is that you need to know. Let me open the Bible and see what we have for Virgo. Okay. Okay, so what we have here for Virgo is First Chronicles chapter 29, verse 13. Page 519. First Chronicles chapter 29, verse 13. The title of this is Gifts for Building the Temple. Then King David said to the whole assembly, "My son Solomon, the one whom God has chosen, is young and inexperienced." Okay, so that's the first part. So we know what it's about, but let's go down to verse 13. Verse 13 says, "Now, our God, we give you thanks and praise your glorious name." So, gifts for building the temple. So Virgo, what I'm getting here is that we have the number 29. 29 is a number of mystery, the number of the great universal magic of God. And there is something here about finally. It's like finally something has registered in your mind, or something has finally made sense to you, because it feels like a finally, like, now, our God, we give you thanks and praise your glorious name. So what I'm getting, because it says our God, it feels like you and some people you know, you and your family, you and some friends, you and some coworkers, you and a group of people, you and your supporters, or whatever it is, you and some people are finally at that point where you guys understand something. It feels like you understand who God has chosen to walk a particular path, and is not yourself. It's another person outside of you who, now I think you finally get it. I think you finally understand what has been happening. And I think that you understand that someone, it really is chosen. This seems like I'm also getting I'm getting a dualistic message, two messages. I'm getting another side of this where some Virgo out there could be finally understanding that someone is really just meant to be with someone else. You could be realizing that you could be finding out that someone is really supposed to be with a different person, and now you and a whole lot of people are like, finally this is happening for this person, or finally this is what we all thought or what we were trying to do. You could have been trying to help to push someone in a different direction. You could have been that person who was trying to take someone away from one person to point them in a different direction of another person, because maybe you felt like the person that they were interested in isn't good for them or wasn't the right person. Maybe you felt like somebody should have been with someone else anyway. Or this is a situation where you have become humbled by something. Maybe some of you are humbled by the fact that now you understand the presence of God. Now you understand, how to identify what God is. Now you understand God's real presence on earth, or something like that. It's like now, it's like a finally you see something. Finally you know something. Finally something is happening in regards to another person. You and other people see this, but I feel like David is the one who's saying, finally, you, Virgo, and other people finally see something that he's been wanting you to see. So there is a man who has been trying to get you to see something or to recognize the presence of God. So there's a man who's been trying to get you to see what's really happening, and it's not what you thought was happening. It's actually that it's something way too important and spiritual involved in this. It was mysterious to you, or there's a specific person involved that is very mysterious to you, and you couldn't pinpoint, you couldn't figure it out, you couldn't explain it, you couldn't try to understand this person, because the number 29 is too mysterious to understand. And there is a man who in the Bible is called David, but there is a specific man who's like, finally the Virgo and all of these other people understand that God is mysterious, and that God cannot be figured out, can't be mastered, can't be observed and mimicked, can't be copied, can't be anything. Like, it's something that a man is seeing is happening with you and other people, where things are shifting now with your mindset, and now they finally see that you and all these people are finally seeing this. Or maybe someone is finally seeing that you recognize a person as chosen, and they're like, I'm so glad that Virgo finally understands now. So it's like being young and inexperienced. People could be feeling like you're young and inexperienced, or you're too young and inexperienced to be a person that maybe you thought you wanted to be, or maybe people thought that you were. People probably feel like you're too young and inexperienced to be that way. And so it's kind of like a whole assembly. Yeah, it's a whole lot of people are realizing this about you, and now they're seeing the talent of another person, another leader, or another person involved. But you and all of these people are giving thanks to this person, or are praising this person's glorious name now. someone positive energy, positive accolades now. I think that you have changed the way you see things with this situation, because now you see what you're really dealing with. Some of you could really be dealing with a person, like you could be realizing that someone that you know is actually chosen. I keep getting that. You're seeing that. You're seeing that. You're realizing that. You're coming to an understanding about that. And there's a man who's happy you're finally understanding that. That this person is like singularly like chosen. Like they don't have like a family to come with them on this. You know what I mean? Like a people to come with them on this. This person's too mysterious too mysterious for other people to be like them. There is something here about you and other people realizing that. And David is happy because he feels like all of you guys finally see this. All right, something like that. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so the message for healing at this time, according to this message, is I would say whoever is a real chosen one, a real chosen one of God, for real. What I would say is, as your messages for healing, is to give thanks to this person. Even if this may hurt your ego, may hurt your pride, it may hurt your, or it just may be a person who you're at a distance from. Give your thanks to this person, because the way chosen ones operate is always for the greater good of all. And this person could have helped you with a lot of things in the past, in ways that you may not be aware of. They could have inspired you so much to the point where you're now who you are, thanks to them. So it's something to be thankful for, and not to feel any negativity around this. And there's a man who totally feels like that's how he feels. Like you have to give credit where credit is due in a situation like this, because you're not dealing with an ordinary person. All right. Okay. All right. So that's all I have. Oh, and one more thing that's sticking out to me in verse 6. This person could be a leader of a family. They could be an officer of one of the tribes of Israel. 9 times out of 10, a tribe of Judah. This is a person who's like a commander-in-chief. This person's in charge. And whoever this person is, you know that this is who this person is. And you know that they are anointed. They are actually chosen. They are actually connected to heaven. They're actually a son or daughter of heaven. They actually are. And this person has a lot of power and leadership in the world. So there's a man who's like, you guys just need to see it, and just remember to be thankful for this person, because this person is doing something bigger than you, bigger than me, bigger than a lot of people can see, bigger than the eyes can see. This person is working with large quantities of work and large amounts of spiritual work for God. There's a man who knows all of this is really going on in real life, and knows that this is not easy, but at the same time, no one can really know what this person does for God, because this person is so mysterious. This person cannot be, duplicated in any kind of way. All right, so that's what I'm getting here for you guys. I would just say give thanks to the chosen one. All right, thank you.